Alrighty, it looks like they...
I must have already dice rolled, yeah.
Yes. We're already going to the turn. It's looking like...
All right.
Jeff is starting off?
Seems so. And I'm not seeing too many points of interaction except maybe a stray Dominus Impulse in the hand of Jared there.
Okay. That is worth noting that the entire DPs are dark, so cards like that are fair game for them. So we're starting with a main phase prayers, it looks like.
Could be Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring coming down here, and yep, it is.
Okay, that'll be just stopping all of that. But is that a... I think I saw a very funny card in Jeff's hand that I'll be excited to mention if he activates it.
Oh, I see what it is. Okay.
I don't want to spoil it. Let Jeff cook on this one.
About to cook?
Is that? Oh, that's Chaotic Elements right there. I didn't even see that one.
So Chaotic Elements, really funny card, obviously meant to support, you know, Tistina and Ashen, but caught in the crossfire are the Canines because, again, you do have the right type and attribute there.
That's true, you
From Joe Cool, yeah.
Do we have the other level 5 in our hand to make... Oh, no, that's Lantern that we're grabbing, actually.
Oh, yeah, because it also matches, which is wild.
Yeah. I will activate Jokul.
And then we already had the Jokul in hand, so now we'll be able to summon both these level 5 monsters to the field.
Anything here?
Nope. But it's looking like we're not accessing our Mitsurugi engines just this turn because we did lose access to our prayers.
I think he'll be just fine, right? Getting a powerful summon there, grabbing the Noroi from the deck.
Speaking of Doom Dimensions coming having an impact, there we see the Canine support.
Summon and activate effect.
It's going to be summoned to the field now.
But I think we want to stop it.
Yeah, that ability to summon is pretty powerful.
Noroi has kind of like an Ice Ryzeal feel.
Yes.
If you don't get rid of it and stop it, it just feels like you're giving your opponent so much advantage.
Yeah, and here it looks like we're activating Lantern's effect as Jeff.
So much search power in this deck. You know, even though people have been kind of, you know, sick of the woes of Canine because it lost Vanquish Soul, it's just a good deck by itself.
Oh, a case for Canine here being searched is going to allow us to get access to pretty much the rest of the Canine engine.
Speaking of a joke with a lot of layers, right, this is a case for Canine.
Yeah, exactly.
But going to use that to go ahead and add a Canine monster to the deck to the hand.
That's going to be a second copy of Lantern there.
Do you need a tribute first or no?
I send it to the graveyard.
Yeah, so we're sending to the graveyard as a result of the effect.
So we got Double D, Savant, Kepler, and
Yeah.
Jeff noticing, okay, it's time.
Jeff's reaction is like, okay, good to know.
Also had the Lance Soldier and I want to say the Octhros in there as well. Or Orthros, excuse me.
Yeah, the Pendulum monster, right? Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of Pendulum monsters in this deck.
The one I think you usually search off Gilgamesh.
Yep. Activate effect.
Then we got the Ripper here. Going to be searching for another Canine card here.
Did activate a monster effect from the hand, too, so we're going to get the full complement of effects here from K9, 17 Ripper.
Yep, I think we're maybe going to try to want to get Lupus access now. No, just going for the... Oh, because we haven't gotten Eason, and then we'll use Eason to get Lupus. Makes a lot more sense.
Set from that.
And then we're also going to get Forced Release. Going to do some ranking up.
Everybody is pretty much here except Lupus.
I will activate Azuna.
So here we got the effect of Eason here because, as you said, we did activate a monster effect from the hand. This will now allow us to send to the graveyard another Canine card. This is usually always the Lupus that these decks play. Great, and that gives us access to a quick Xyz during the opponent's turn, which could be anything, as long as it's rank 5.
Looks like we're going to go ahead and Xyz summon now, building the overlay network for...
Ooh, River Stormer!
Really? So
yeah,
what a clutch card here.
Yeah, this card's super cool. We see it a lot in the Crystron versions of K9, but you can also use it, of course, in the Mitsurugi variant, I suppose. But I wonder what he's going to be getting. Is that?
Okay. Wait! Whoa!
Hold on.
Hold all phones ever. That's Magic Key Mech Border Goddess Glasser?
I believe it's Garrus Glasser. But it's a machine ritual monster, for what it's worth.
Yeah, and I mean, that works perfectly.
And
that's insane. What?
And now we're using the K9 to summon out Lantern. I'm just a loss for words. I did not think a Magic Key card was coming out today.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's not going to summon that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Wait a second. Are we link summoning Ashland U1000 using the River Stormer and the Lantern back?
So let me explain this just as Jeff is doing the same. Using that River Stormer as a way to search out an Earth machine that happens to be a ritual allows you to reveal a ritual for the Ashland, which gets you into any of your ritual monsters, including Habakiri. That's insane.
I just saw K9 Bridge into Mitsurugi. Oh my gosh.
Using Magic Key.
Using a Magic Key Garrus Glaser. That's so funny.
It's not even like the first time we've seen Magic Key cards up on the featured match stage, and
No.
typically they're not used in their own deck. They have like these nice tech usages in ritual decks, but that's genius.
Do you
Oh my
think
goodness.
do you think Jeff plays the Magic Key ritual spell? Maybe.
If he does, because I mean, if you have any way to ritual summon that out, Garrus Glaser does allow you to have a negate for every attribute in your graveyard.
Yes.
It's just one, and it has to match. So if your opponent activates something dark on the field, then if you have darks in your graveyard, you do get a negate and destroy. Very powerful, but I don't know if you can fit it in there.
But here we see the patented one-card Habakiri combo here to access Mitsurugi Ritual by tributing the Sanji, and now we're using Mitsurugi Ritual to tribute the Habakiri to summon the Futsu from the deck. After adding it to the hand, it now comes back, and we get to add another Mitsu card. Coming back to hand, it's going to be a second copy of Prayers. Oh my gosh, all of this from summon Ashland U1000. What are the odds?
I know I should be professional here, but oh my goodness, it's Magic Key cards on the feature match stage.
And we have pre-prep rights, which can get us Mitsurugi Mirror. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
if we have it. I'm not sure what ritual spell he might be getting, but
Well, I think we're seeing why this deck works so well is not only do you have the control and power of the K9 engine, but at a moment's notice, you can basically just pivot into Mitsurugi in a way that Ryzeal used to do using King of the Feral Imps, but that's on the Forbidden Limited list, so Jeff's like, now I'll just rank everybody up a level.
yeah, I love this. And being able to do it through River Stormer of all things is just super exciting. We're kind of taking Tekko away from the Crystron K9 players to make all this happen.
Some wild, wild stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, but focusing back on
I mean, look at
duel.
this board. I'm seeing a lot of blue cards, both Ritual and Links alike.
Well, at least we know we're safe from this in Genesis.
Well, partly. We can still Ritual Summon.
That is true. That is true.
I guess the question we have to have out is what do we do from here? Because obviously I think Jeff's ideal end board is going to be some kind of Ripper plus Murakumo plus Lupus in the Grave shenanigans. Oh my gosh, we're linking 4. We're linking 4, Steven. What could this be?
Crazy. What?
Sorry, you just Skull Dread. Oh, what better way to use extra monsters than by drawing 4 cards and putting back 3?
Yeah, sorry to just like lose my train of thought there, but what a wild way to do that. And that means you could put back any cards that you really can't make any use of back into the deck, so you can search them out later.
Like the Garrus Glaser. How Value Town, population Jeffrey Jones.
Yeah, that's wow.
I will activate.
But looks like we are just going to do some straight-lace plays here, activating Mitsurugi Prayers and tributing Amino Murakumo no Mitsurugi. And I can't believe we saw all 3 on the field properly ritual summoned at one point, all 3.
Which is adorable. We love it when the boys come to hang out. So we're going to be bringing back the Futsu from the graveyard to have that as an interruption for Jared's turn. And I believe we have not brought back the Murakumo using its own effects, so because we tributed it, we will be able to bring it back.
Mandatory chain link 1.
Oh, that Saryuja's so crazy too.
Yep, we did pay the 800 there for Prayers. Good to know.
Being able to get an additional special summon from the hand as well could be clutch, depending on what monsters he's got. So this is an interesting build.
Yeah, it could be a nice form of extension too if you ever do get kind of stymied, but you can get like a bunch of random bodies in play. Yep, so the Murakumo did come back, and we are going to be using the Saryuja. It looks like it's a special summon. The Fuwalos. I guess it's not. I mean, his board is so full, it's not activating anytime soon.
No, it is
now we're going
not.
to use these 2 to link into Dynamundo. Oh, IP Masquerena. That makes more sense. To get value out of this Skull Dread now that it's already in play. A little more value than it already has gotten.
Just a very interesting field using monsters you do not see every day.
Yeah, and I think we can assume that Jeffrey has access to another copy of something like Prayers, so that way he can bring back a Murakumo from the graveyard. There we see a patented set 3 more cards face down and pass. We know we have the Force Release for a rank up play. We know we have the Lupus in the grave and the Murakumo in the grave. Okay, let's see what Jared can do.
Yeah, I was going to say, we know that Jared is playing Double D Triple D because Jeff knows that Double D Triple D is there, but that's not enough.
Good luck.
All right.
He's going to attempt to start, by the way. Still not sure if he can get his combos off, but hopefully we see a master class of Double D Triple D.
Anything can drop.
Alrighty, I got a little glimpse of Jared's hand. I'm not sure how gassed it is, but I definitely think we can see something pretty fun. We're going to see a set here. Could that be a sign of the, oh no.
Set 2.
Oh,
Set
that's
2?
painful.
And a pass. Oh no, we're not going to see him. I think he drew mostly non-engine.
I'm seeing that. Yep. And so is Jeff, so this is a case for K9.
This can be the fear that can happen with a deck like Triple D because basically your starters are so specific as to what you need. It's either Kepler or like Gate or Bust. Yeah.
So it is a pretty strong set of non-engine, though, in Jared's hand. I saw what appeared to be an Ash Blossom, a Dominus Impulse still in the hand, and an Nibiru the Primal Being. So that's a pretty decent lineup of defensive.
So we see the effect of Jokel here summoning itself and Lupus, and we have the Jokel effect on summon. Jared's deciding how he wants to interact here. Debating about using a card in his hand here. Good. He's going to let it rock.
Decided not to go too hard in.
I mean, I think I can respect that. Like, now he knows what's up about Jeff's deck, so he's like, I know when the most scary thing is. I'll stop that. You just getting access to another K9 card right now is not the worst thing in the world. You're good.
Well, counter summons, we're at 2, and that's 3.
Attempt active.
Yep, so here we see the Noroi coming down.
Oh, that's so difficult.
The Noroi effect on summon is going to be met with Ash Blossom, negating its effect. But now the world's kind of Jeff's oyster right now. He has all the level 5s he'll ever need to start XZ summoning. Cards have been activated out of the hand. That maybe was the thing that Jared was debating, like, oh, when do I start activating this?
4th summon is about to hit the field as Jeff builds the overlay network for a rank 5 Exceed summon, this time going into Ripper.
Yep, we are now insulated against cards like Nibiru,
Attempt to activate effect to search.
which is pretty important.
That's fine.
We're going to be using the Ripper effect to go ahead and search. As we saw last time, this can get us access to something like Lantern, something like Izuna, because again, a monster effect has been activated from the hand, so now we can fully pop off with all of our K9 effects.
I think I caught another chaotic elements in the hand too, so he's just got everything he needs to push through. But Jared does have a lot of cards to slow things down, so it really depends on whether or not we see the Nibiru. I think that's going to really determine the tempo of this duel.
100%. Well, even if we do, we have the Ripper to stop it. So it could be like a question of what else is in the hand that he could use to bait the Ripper and then go from there.
So going to search for the case for K9.
Could be useful here trying to get a read on the opponent's hand potentially.
I will.
Jeff just taking a moment to think.
Want to make sure he sequences this properly because he smells blood in the water, as they say. This could be his moment to kind of seize this quick 2-0 victory.
So case for K9 activated. Going to go ahead and grab a backup copy of K9 17 is now there.
It's going to be an interesting line here for Jeff because, again, it depends on how readily accessed his Mitsurugi cards are going to be, I think, for him to get the damage required to go for game. Debating here on responding to the effect of Izuna to summon, it looks like, for Jared. He could have something like Impulse, I guess, in the all-dark deck.
That's fine.
We're going to let it rock here with Izuna, summoning to the field and then going to be setting a card from deck to the grave, or not?
So now we see you pick up his cards, maybe thinking about that
I
Nibiru.
will attempt to enter battle phase.
Oh, which battle phase?
Okay, well, how much damage does it play? How much damage does Noroi have? Like 1,700 or something?
Well, we're about to find out.
So we have the 21 with Izuna, I believe.
51. Attack for 3,000.
Yeah.
3,000 with Noroi.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, and there it is.
Wow, Jeff apologizing to his opponent.
Because he knows he just didn't draw any cards that let him play. It's the mark of a true duelist. He's like, I know that you could have done a lot of stuff, and all we see